Despite progress in educational achievement and attainment over the past decade, gaps between different groups of students remain, especially when comparing male youth to their female counterparts, or when comparing boys and young men across racial and ethnic groups. Most children live with two parents, with the exception of Black children. In 2013, about 38% of Black males under age 18 lived with two parents. Families headed by single parents are more likely to live in poverty. Research suggests that children who live in poverty during early childhood tend to have lower than average academic performance in elementary and secondary school, as well as lower than average rates of school completion. Looking at academic achievement for 12th grade students, despite some improvements, gaps in performance persist among different racial and ethnic groups in mathematics, reading, and other subjects. Among 12th grade males, young men of color had lower average math scores than their white and Asian counterparts. And in reading, Asian males, white males, and males of two or more races scored higher on average than Hispanic males, American Indian and Alaska Native males, and Black males. Hispanic males scored higher than Black males. Males completed high school at a lower rate than their female peers, and males of color completed at a lower rate than their peers in other racial and ethnic groups. Overall, 19% of young adult males had not completed high school in 2014. This compares with 15% of young adult females. Additionally, a higher percentage of Hispanic males than Black, white, and Asian males had not completed high school. The percentage of non-completers was higher for Black males than for white males and Asian males. There has been progress over time. The percentage of male young adults who had not completed high school decreased for most racial and ethnic groups between 2000 and 2014. The decreases for Blacks and Hispanics were among the largest observed for male young adults, reflecting improvements in the high school graduation rates. Patterns in college enrollment have reflected these high school completion statistics. Overall, a higher percentage of female 18 to 24-year-olds were enrolled in college than their male peers in 2013. College enrollment rates for Asian and white males were higher than those for Black and Hispanic males. Some progress in college enrollment has been made in recent years. The college enrollment rates for young Black and Hispanic males increased between 2000 and 2013. Fewer young men of color complete bachelor's degrees compared to their female peers or to males of other racial and ethnic groups. About 17% of Black males and 13% of Hispanic males ages 25 to 29 had completed a bachelor's degree in 2013. In comparison, 37% of white males and 55% of Asian males had completed a bachelor's degree. Visit nces.ed.gov to view the full report and learn more about the condition and progress of American education.